Hey guys, welcome back to a third video on the Inside Spurs channel today. Honestly, I'm flying. I'm firing all cylinders. Got lots to talk about. Spurs being a 9 to 5 club basically makes my life between Monday to Friday with my own working life busy, is what I'll say. We're talking a little bit today around kind of the situation behind the Mickey van der Ven and obviously Aleja Veliz medicals that are happening today. So we'll talk a little bit about them. I've got a bit of an update around potentially some of the figures in the Van der Ven deal. And we'll also be talking a little bit about players leaving. Stick around, stay tuned. Let's jump straight in with the Mickey van der Ven valuation. So this actually came from Tom Alnut, who said that Tottenham will pay an initial 30 million euros for Mickey van der Ven, while Wolfsburg will be due another 20 million euros if various clauses are met. I think that's a good deal by Spurs. And I've always had this mindset that if I, as a club, have to pay you these add-ons that we put in the deal, happy days. It means that we've done well and he's hit goals and he's hit things that we want him to hit. Clubs want to pay those add-ons. It means the player has done well, you know. I'd assume within that deal, there'll be things that are easily achievable and things that are a little bit more difficult. So, you know, plays 20 games, here's 5 million euros. Gets an international call-up and plays a game for Holland, or scores his first goal, whatever it might be, things like that. And then there'll be things like finishing in the top four, winning trophies, that sort of thing, okay? I think that's a good deal. It's not an outrageous deal. I think, like I said, when you look at the figure at first, you think that's expensive. And then you break it down and go, but actually it's made up of add-ons. If we hit those add-ons, let's send them the money, you know? Put a few quid on top just for the hell of it, you know, because it means something. It means he's done well. It means we've gotten really good value out of it. So that's always a really good news. So yeah, they're having their medicals both today. Obviously, we did catch a viewing of Mickey van der Ven against Shakhtar Donetsk. So that was always really nice. And I was hoping we'd see at least Mickey at the stadium, even though, yes, he's not a Spurs player. We kind of assume that he will be. But yeah, hopefully in the next sort of day or two, we're going to get the Instagram, the Twitter blowing up with, you know, them in the shirt, them in having, you know, meetings and what have you. So yeah, really good news on the Mickey van der Ven. So they're having their medical. Just wanted to give you that quick update really, but we're going to jump really into this, quite a lot of news. But yeah, the news of players leaving and the transfer list. People have been transfer listed, okay? This means go, get out, bye. So this came from Dan Kilpatrick in the Standard Sport, and he said that Tottenham Hotspur have put Hugo Lloris, Tanguy Ndombele, Joe Rodon and Jed Spence on the transfer list. Obviously, we I don't think Hugo's really on the transfer list. It'll be more, Hugo, where do you want to go, mate? Let's help you get there, sort of thing. Whereas the other three, I think it's transfer list. Obviously, we kind of all thought Ndombele might suit this system. Again, we're not at training. We see clips, but we're not at training. We maybe don't see how he is around the dressing room, how he is in the weights room, whatever it might be. Ange has seen it. And if Ange isn't too sure we'll get the most out of him, but he's saying, look, but if we're going to get 10 odd mil that I can use towards another player that's going to suit my system more, that's smart business. And you, as a lot of you as guys, as the subs and viewers and commenters always do sort of say, maybe it's best for him to move on, and it'll be a competent thing by the club to cash in for as much as the value as they can, but also just move him out the door. We've got way too many players in this squad. We really need to trim. And it has been said that this week you expect people to be trimmed, which is a good thing. Doesn't mean it will happen. I don't know. I know Daniel Levy's on holiday, but it doesn't stop him working on his phone and things like that. That's probably just more he wants to run away from Bayern, because we still have nothing on the Harry Kane situation. He also, Dan Kilpatrick, goes on to say that meanwhile, Davinson Sanchez and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg are among those who could leave Spurs for the right price. I think there's more in that list, personally. I really do. You know, Perisic potentially could be in that list. Obviously, we know there's going to be players going out on loan. The youngsters, at least, you know, you might have situations where we go, oh, actually, do you know what? If Eric Dyer price comes up, you know, that sort of vibe, right? I do think Davinson Sanchez isn't on the transfer list, but I think it's kind of understood club to player. By all means, go see if you can find yourself a club that you want to now play at as well. We know we accepted the bid from Spartak Moscow, but Davinson didn't really want it. Fair play to him. No issue with that whatsoever. He's holding out for a club that maybe is a little bit closer to home, but also a little bit warmer. Family prefers it. Less hostile of a country with everything that's going on in the Eastern Europe side of the world. With obviously Højbjerg, we know about the situation at Atletico Madrid. I expect to see more of that coming out soon. And obviously some of these videos, by the way, I am pre-recording. So if more comes out, I will put in the comment section some updates about things as well. Okay, so don't worry. I'm keeping my eyes out for everything. But if you look at it, it's a lot of money on wages that you think, Tanguy Ndombele is on 200 grand himself. You think a lot of those players will be anywhere between 50 to 150 grand a week. If you think Hugo Lloris is probably on towards 150 a week, you're saving millions and millions and millions of pounds per month, as well as over a year, you're saving loads. And I think with that being said, don't always look at the transfer price. Look at what also is going to be saved when it comes to basically contracts. But I think that's the right thing when you look at those sort of players. We do need to trim the players and the squad down. I do think that's the case. But Alistair Gold also said that offers for Tanguy Ndombele will be listened to in the wake of Giovanni Lo Celso's resurgence at Spurs. And I do think Lo Celso's here to stay. I do really think that. And pre-season, he has shown the quality in this system. He also says Harvey White is likely to grant a move from Spurs should a good offer come in. So, okay, a youngster that probably is going out the door as well. Just sort of more so looking at what's to come. We've obviously got a video later on coming out, and this video coming out later on is all around centre-backs, okay? There's a lot to talk about, okay? You'll be quite surprised by one of the names that have reappeared on the list, as well as more that's just going to be updated about some of the guys that we have already been in for this summer. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. It's the end of the third video for today. Please don't say I don't treat you. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Hit me in the comment section below all around this sort of transfer list situation of Lloris, Højbjerg, Sanchez, Roden, Tanguy Ndombele. Lots of names on this. Who do you think maybe is on the list as well? Maybe that I haven't sort of said. Obviously, two guys coming in through the front door is always quite nice as well. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Drop a like on it if you did enjoy it. Hit me in the comment section, like I said, below around that list. And obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Road to 1,000 is very, very much on. And bell notification for more. We've got one more, all right? Promise, it's a good one as well. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, lads.